Hello, on Skate, we're playing Hogwarts Legacy. This is the Gryffindor playthrough and we're gonna continue the story.
Deek?
Ah, Deek is so happy to see you. Deek noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deek has seen one of these before. Deek calls it a nab-sack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class. That I should... She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out there on their own.
Precisely what Deek was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deek can show you how to best use the nab-sack and where. Come along then. Stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and...
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deek loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deek's life. Deek found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deek hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deek first saw a nab-sack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deek enjoys coming here to watch. It will be nice to keep. All you will need to do is get...
All right. Leviosa.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a...
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puff.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deek knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deek has seen poachers in the area recently. Deek will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Hello, Deek. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deek was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps if it's helpful, Deek has seen Leviosa.
Then I shall go and rest...
Good luck, Deek.
Leviosa. Revelio. Leviosa. Hagwin will never believe this. Revelio. Levioso. I'll look after you. Levioso. Levioso. Everything's all right now. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deek hopes you're jobberknoll. Poachers want them for their feathers. And
Are there any other beasts near?
just one that Deek knows of. Deek will see you there.
Hello, Deek. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to...
Actually, I've already rescued one.
Wonderful! Then you'll be able to rescue many...
Very well. Revelio. Levioso. Do cooperate, won't you? There. I'm not going.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deek isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deek?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deek thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope
Deek hopes so too.
any beasts that...
Yes, she's well known for... Speaking of care, if you gather some...
Very well. Everything's all right now.
Deek thinks you are doing good work here.
There. I'm not going to hurt you. I'll look after you. yourself. I mean you no harm. I've collected some magical materials, Deek.
Now, Deek can First, you'll need to...
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deek thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Deek's no herbology professor, but some plants here seem to be ready to harvest.
Came out nicely. I should show Deek. I used the enchanted loom, Deek.
Wonderful.
Will I be?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deek suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already...
Thank you for your help, Deek.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominis. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Miss...
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. He thinks he can help Anne. Nothing can be done for her.
I'm so sorry. I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime. Giving her hope is cruel.
I understand what you're...
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian... He's no idea. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard's a dead wizard in my book. I have a brother who works at
Do you think this is...
One less human to worry about. I won't rest until you tempt me up there. Rather unwise coming back this way. Put me down at once! You are fucking the inevitable! You won't get away with that. Is that the best you can do? You've made your last mistake. I'm a goblin, not a... Let's get this. You will regret coming here. I won't rest until you... Someone... Your spells glance off of me. You won't stop me. I will not.
I confess. It's more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked out, before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantic. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child.
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem...
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Revelio.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section, with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in...
I realize it's a lot to take in. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type...
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to... Oh, and this house belonged to a Hog... If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it? When you for answers about what happened to Anne...
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Lumos.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange,
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominis will be floored.
We can, but Perhaps best not to tell anyone else about.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here? Revelio.
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominis. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominis just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. I'll be in touch. Till then.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Thakkar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands, from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shah say that you don't have your own telescope?
That's very...
I'm certain. I finally got my hands on the new... It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either.
Well, Thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Revelio.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. Oh, good, that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius in my...
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Ugh, not how I wanted to spend my evening.
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables that you can't learn from a cup of tea leaves.
Amit thinks he knows everything. Even told me he can speak gobbledygook. Sounded like gibberish.
I had heard about these odd stone tables out in the Highlands. Perhaps that's what Professor Shah was talking about.
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are beautiful.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as...
Incendio! This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new. Professor Shah.
It is increasingly rare to find a student. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be
Am I right in thinking...
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is... Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned...
You mentioned astronomy...
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing.
Thank you, Professor.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night.
Revelio.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate...
Yes? What is it?
And it seems there may be one...
And you need someone to help.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by us. Let us get moving while the stars are still out.
Oh, no need to convince me.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead.
Lumos.
Look for a stone platform. Something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it.
Revelio.
Onwards we go. Some say the
Lumos.
locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards.
Revelio.
Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Amit.
Oh, certain.
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being discovered. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
Actually...
Oh, very...
Revelio.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Revelio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school. Amit.
Lumos! Look! There's a table! I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. I was right about the tables. They really are. And your contribution was invaluable.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Revelio.
I don't know.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominis speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominis swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominis is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominis' family history is personal to him.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
It's not that I'm not interested, and you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominis learned dark magic from his parents.
Crucio, correct?
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms. Ominis described the sound of the victims' cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominis.
How horrible. Poor Ominis, he was only a...
After that incident, the rift between Ominis and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominis trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominis understand. He'll change his mind.
Pardon me, sir.
Come just... she's robbed almost.
I'm not...
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return us. I want her caught and sent to...
I could keep an eye...
You? Besides, the thief, my sin...
What do you... Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggarty.
Thank you for your patronage. It's good luck for me you stopped by today. Glad you were able to stop by.
The pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer.
I could be used for better things than this so-called patrol.
Not quiet enough.
Release boats. Oh, it's the stick.
Incendio.
I'm gonna bend. You won't get away with that.
You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Fringo! Revelio. Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. This looks intriguing. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. These rocks have seen better days. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Do with a nice muck.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
The niffler. It wasn't Captain Haggarty after all. Levioso. I have the niffler. Now to look for the Haggarty family heirloom.
Her grave she is.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggarty. I unmasked you.
Nothing to unmask, was there?
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our hut. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, If you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
I'm sorry, Mr.
It was too much to hope for anyway. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but... Glad I'll be able to look my neighbours in the eye now. Pity about that heirloom, though.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet. But I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why the portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. Professor Fig says I have a reg.
What?
I'm still learning, but I know that's a lot to take.
It is. For now, it's safe to say that that letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you.
I'll help you.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the... I do not see any...
Revelio.
This charm is stronger than I had thought. They do not want anyone getting in.
I wonder what it is. That did it. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Confringo! Dead end. Must be another way in. Looks as if it might raise the gate.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back now.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
must be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Thinking in terms of good and evil.
Revelio.
It's a limited imagination.
Here.
The best decision I've made yet.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Not the safest place to sneak into. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Alohomora. Revelio.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
No!
Levioso!
What is happening?
Levioso!
Really enjoying the view, but I'd like to be...
Levioso! Levioso! You lot gay!
Incendio. Alohomora. Revelio. Oh no. Deek was... We need to save you from these barbarians. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, amore.
Hurry. There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is Amit.
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
Oh, it was exhilarating, wasn't it?
There was no need to worry.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go.
Ah, you look no...
Mr.
Merlin's beard! Actually, I don't... Thank you.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
What do you have?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Never mind replenishing. Oh, you'll like that. I'm sure of it. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your business.
Revelio.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr.
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Where are you, Archie?
Are you...
My husband?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs.
Theophilus Harlow! I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my...
I don't mean to be...
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully, I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. I'm afraid to leave.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command.
What reason would...
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealing. I begged him to leave.
We'll find you.
Thank you.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Revelio.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Revelio.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight. I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too?
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it.
Revelio.
I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and his stuff was helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Oh, that's...
Petrificus totalis! Descendo!
Incendio!
Had enough! You will pay for your deed. You're going to regret that.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio.
That complicates things a little.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just a child. This is the sort of thing that could draw unwanted attention.
Revelio. Revelio.
They got what they deserved.
I need your help.
Revelio.
Help me. Is anybody, please? I need your help.
Archie? Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now, let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. Mike, the last thing we need is that monster coming up.
We don't want to worry you. I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Hello, Deek. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deek has had a thought. He... Seems, as Deek was saying, he's had a thought. Now, and
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deek knows the cave is...
That sounds awful.
As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be...
I understand. Leave it to me.
Oh, thank you. Please.
Incendio! Tobbs' master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deek sent me. Are you in here? Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Repulsor. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. Must have headed deeper into the cave. Fringo! Fringo! Places! Fringo! Revelio. Deposit! Accio! Incendio! Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Repulsor. Fringo. Fringo. Glacier. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. Revelio! Confringo! That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. I'm back from the cave, Deek.
Wonderful. Deek hopes you gave Deek's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deek, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deek and Tobbs once shared the same master when he died. Deek always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deek feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deek will miss his friend dearly and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deek.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deek could use some time alone to...
We finished some more side quests as well as main quests. So thank you for watching, wish you all well, and see you in the next video.